And then we came back to, shit, some temple somewhere.
That's very informative.
I forget where we were. I just remember that the last episode ended really abruptly. I'm doing something. What that is, I'll remember probably as soon as this goes a little bit further.
Or as soon as you do the thing.
I mean, it's talking about, like, hope, courage, and love, or something like that. I remember that.
I remember joking about the Triforce.
It'll come to me in, like, 5 minutes. Probably, maybe. So E3, I guess it, well, not counting pre-E3 press conferences where apparently fucking everybody announced all their shit. Some stuff looks good.
Some stuff does look good.
Anthem, well, the concept of Anthem makes my dick rock hard.
Yeah, looks interesting. I guess I'm not sure what to think about it yet.
Waiting to see if there's romance options and dialogue wheels. Because, I mean, it is a Bioware game.
Or, you know, any dialogue at all. Because everything that was said in the gameplay video was just people on voice chat.
Yep, me and Rob were joking about how it sounded a lot like the original Division trailer.
Yeah, I saw some comments to that effect. Very, very staged.
I mean, like, as fun as it would be... Oh, this was where I think I was originally going to end the episode. But then I was just like, you know what, fucking whatever, I can do what I want. Anyway. Yeah, as much fun as it would be to, Well, actually, my train of thought just went... Yeah, the staged dialogue, I mean, as much fun as it would be to pretend, well, do some, I guess you would call it, would you call it LARPing?
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
Like halfway LARPing? I mean, that sound, as enjoyable as that sounds, I don't foresee myself, like, doing that. I don't know enough people that would totally go all in on that with me. Not to mention the fact that, you know... Sorry, I opened a can of Pepsi. Not to mention the part, like... Might play a lady character. Who knows?
Well, if you're gonna do any LARPing, I would recommend against playing a lady character. Just, you know.
Maybe if I were, like, 15 years younger, I could still raise my voice, like, more octaves. But alas, I cannot. I mean, like, I can't do it in a normal speaking fashion. I can only do it in, like, a really joking Nazi voice fashion. Oh, here's Boomerang again, I guess.
Boomerang and his pet dog.
But yeah, I'm tentatively excited for Anthem.
Well, it's only been announced for Xbox One so far, right?
That's pretty sure it's all current systems. They just showed it originally at the Microsoft conference.
Ah. I was going to make a joke about crossplay and Sony not getting on board with anything, but if there's a PS4 version, why bother?
Oh, that was fast.
Huh, well,
Then again, I did do like almost 9,999 damage in the first attack.
Yeah, that would do it.
But not much of the old juice. That doesn't look anything like a lion.
Not really. Those look like awfully large statues. I mean, where is Cecilia putting them exactly?
My question is, like, there was no way of knowing that Cecilia was actually speaking there just now. It just had, like, the asterisks and had dialogue after it. So if people believed in love and hope and courage, everything wouldn't have gone to shit. Unfortunately,
human nature set in.
yeah, human nature ensued. What is the truth? I guess it's another force ability. Lewd. I'm not sure if we're making euphemisms here or not. Bringing light to the darkness sounds like a euphemism to me.
I mean, it would be in line with other things that we have witnessed in this game.
I like how for some reason there's a statue for Jack in this temple. Or I guess swordsman. Why? I don't fucking know. It is a mystery.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
I passed the test. Swordsmanship. Do this random, well, I guess not so random encounter. Get new sword move.
Honestly, it makes more sense than pretty much every other sword move he's learned.
We're not going to show it though, because that would take way too much effort. Siegfried, wherever he is, just like, yeah, just take my word for it. Have fun. Going through this aforementioned gate that we're definitely not gonna show. PlayStation just doesn't have the processing power for that.
That's why Final Fantasy games use FMV.
See, like, we're not even getting a real background either.
Just all these different flashing colors of sprites popping in randomly.
You're standing in an Earthbound battle background without any real effects.
Okay, now it's more like Earthbound.
Okay, have another encounter, I guess. I hate how the mechanics work for attacking multiple enemies. They actually literally have to be in a group. If they have separate names on the list there, you can only attack one at a time. Which is dumb, but...
There's no multi-target attacks in this game?
There is, but like I said, they all have to be like in the same group. So if it said like Amplifier 3, you could attack all of them. Or Amplifier 2, you could attack 2 of them, and the last one would be fine. Well, my whole party is silence.
Except for Rudy.
You don't need a gun to... You don't need to talk to use a gun.
Exactly.
Whereas for whatever reason, Jack needs to be able to speak to use his special sword moves.
Well, if you can't call out your attacks dramatically, then what's the point?
Yeah, they're severely weakened in power if you don't. And then the game's gonna be all like, silenced again. Nope, confusion.
Apparently it didn't work.
I was gonna say, but it didn't work. Might as well take this opportunity to try to learn whatever fucking move that is. And everybody Cecilia wants to sleep. This game. Cecilia just like, wake the fuck up. We're asleep, but not asleep enough to not win pose. Sorry, I was sidetracked by the statues of like half-naked ladies. Upper half of naked ladies.
Yeah, I just noticed that myself.
I'm a little confused about the whole gate generator thing. It's like, okay, if you do anything in this unstable dimension, you could possibly explode. Feedback, I assume, but why would you send things there to attack? Other than to kill your enemies, why would you send your mooks in to attack?
I'm thinking that was probably the whole point.
But what if the feedback, like, came through the gate and blew up your own base?